Hello and welcome to the next video of my LCS 2026 previews. We're covering LYON. Going to get these 4 videos out of the way because, well, LCS are starting much later than anybody else in Tier 1 of LLE Sport. So, if you didn't watch my Power Rankings video that came out yesterday, LYON are a highly rated team. I have them 3rd in the LCS, even with Dokla in place of Zamudo. Both work. Dokla works, is a different type of player than Zamudo. Theoretically, I would not change where I believe this team could finish, which I had as a team that I think goes to Worlds. I think it actually very well could be the best team in the LCS. But by season's end, it's just there's great players on this team. So last year finished 7th in each split. So they swapped out 4 of 5 roles. Only player remaining is Saint, and Saint was the MVP of the team. I thought he was excellent. Not to say Adi was terrible. I thought Adi was solid. It's just that, Inspired is much better. Now, solo lane, I have this team ranked 3rd in the region, then the best mid-jungle duo and bot lane duo. Dokla, at 28 years old, is going to play. He played with the 100 Thieves at the end of last season, going to Worlds, going on a run. I have him ranked 4th. 2.6 KDA, 54 KP, 7 CS per minute. Slightly lower farm, resulting in 1.57 ROI with a 0.8 share differential. So he is weak side. He's not going to be a heavy damage dealer for the team, and that works with Saint and Berserker and Inspired. Honestly, that's perfect. In theory. Well, it works. I don't want to say perfect because, like I said, Zamudo offers a different vibe that also would allow this team to be successful. Vision score per ward placed, very good, +3. Laning wise, down 150 gold, which is what it is. A lot of his games were Worlds games. 2 solo kills every 5 games, 1 new champion every 3 games. Rumble, Kesante, and Bessa over half of his games played, which is not great, but that's okay because he didn't play as many games as other people, so it didn't lower the percentage. Now, Zamudo, I'm going to go out of order here for a second. Zamudo at 21 years old is a player that I've thought highly of for a few years now. Obviously, he had an arc where he went to Korea, he played in academy, etc. He's tier 1 quality, and he showed that last year in his very, very brief LTA South run with Isurus. It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation with the current political climate, not to be one way or another. It's just a fucking mess, and unfortunately, Zamudo is suffering due to that. 2.9 KDA, 57 KP, 8.6 CS per minute. He's a strong player. He can be carry-oriented. That's the vibe he offers in top lane. You could do a 6-man roster, theoretically, and if you want to play with a carry top in a meta that it works with, Zamudo could do that. Dokla could play weak side, and it would be honestly a perfect situation. That's the perfect situation, a 6-man roster. But regardless, 173 ROI, 5.6 share differential, with an 8.6 CS per minute. Very high damage with a lot of farm. Like, the kid's cracked. Like, it's a damn shame. On average, an 810 gold lead, a 578 XP lead, 0.65 solo kills per game. 2 solo kills every 3 games. Better than a new champion 2 out of every 5 games. It's unfortunate. Christian, playing in Latin America's in Tier 2. Solid player, statistically almost a solo kill every other game, still losing lane. But I will give this team credit. They have a team in Tier 2. And I was talking to somebody about this today, actually, and it's part of why the league space in North America is as shitty as it is because there are no Tier 2 teams. Like, these teams don't want to have an academy team. And, the pay isn't there. Well, make it be there. That's a whole nother thing. We've talked about this before. It's a shit show. I don't want to start ranting and raving on this. So, Inspired, 23 years old, you could argue is the best player in the West. Statistically, I have him 1st, tied with Blabber. But I would say Inspired is the best Western player. If it's not him, it's Caps. 5-1 KDA, 68 KP, 7-2 CS per minute. Very high resource. With FlyQuest last year, he drove the bus. He did a lot for that team. Obviously, he's a star-studded team. This team, he has a much better mid laner in Saint, in my opinion. And I think that's going to work well. It really is. 119 ROI, -4.2 share differential. The ROI is going to be low because of high farm. If he has regular farm, that's a 1.25, 1.3 ROI. That's upper half in the world. 536 vision efficiency. I mean, great vision, +5. 150 gold lead, 250 XP lead, 1 solo kill every 9 games, 1 new champion every 4 to 5 games. Xinjiao Sejuani Wukong, 42% of his games played. Behind him, you have Ganks at 24 years old, had a brief stint in LTA South last year. Was okay in that play. Unfortunately, he's back in Tier 2. There are only so many spots available. Very involved in what his teams did last year. 3 out of every 4 kills in kill participation, 134 ROI, and most importantly, a -1.5 share differential. So was really a huge part of what his team did in damage. Underrated player on the team is Saint, 21 years old. I think he's very good. I think Saint, Quid, and Zinni are by far the 3 best mids in LCS. Saint with D plus Kia coming up looked like a great player, and last year he was more than solid. 3 KDA, 69 KP, 89 CS per minute, 173 ROI, 5 share differential. He was the carry for that team. And on this team, he does not have to be, which offers them a threat. You don't know who's going to be getting the ball in the game and in the draft leading up to your matchups. 368 vision efficiency, strong with his vision. Only a 50 gold lead, but is using his vision to help the team. 1 solo kill every 5 games, 1 new champion every 7 games. I have him ranked 3rd. Azir Ari Aurora, 39% of his games played. And behind him is Seiya. Seiya is no threat to Saint as a starter, but Seiya is possibly the greatest Latin American player of all time. He is still playing in a high level. I mean, the farm is low at an 8, but had a 179 ROI, 4-1 share differential. Still had 270 gold, 187 XP. A legend in the esports space. If you do not know who he is, you obviously don't do your homework, which is fine. I mean, just don't claim to be a I don't know. Should know who Seiya is if you want to claim to know a lot about LOL Esports. Berserker, 22 years old. Excellent player coming into the season. I have him ranked 1st again in the LCS. He left as the best AD carry. He's still the best AD carry. With DNF, left a lot to be desired. That team was one of the most disappointing teams in 2025 in Korea. 4-2 KDA, 70 KP, 95 CS per minute. They gave him the ball and they fought around him. Unfortunately, Pioshik left a lot on the table. Doo Bulldog left a lot on the table. And Life, get a coin out and flip it. 1.71 ROI, 4.7 share differential. So this team has significant carry threat between Berserker, Saint, Inspired. The percentages showcase positive share differential, about 1.5%. So somebody does need to kind of take on less of a carry-oriented role. I expect it to be a bit in terms of damage. I expect it to be Isles and Saint, but we'll see. It's just very minimal. 2.8 vision efficiency, relatively even at 15 minutes despite being on that tire fire. 1 solo kill every 11 games, 1 new champion every 4 games. Kaisa, Lucian, Corki, only 35% of his champion pool, very unpredictable. Isles at 24 years old, I have him ranked 2nd in the region at support. Isles is very good, and he's been stuck on Dignitas, and he's been a backup on Cloud9, and the kid is a good player. Now, he's 24 years old. I think that he completes this team and is going to be a great fit with Berserker. What do we got here? The glare is on the screen. 2-3 KDA, 76 KP, so 3 out of every 4 kills for Dig. 0.86 ROI, very aggressive. And it shows how bad his team was because he had a better than -5% share differential. 1.9 vision efficiency. Ahead at 15 minutes. 1 solo kill every 12 games. 2 new champions every 5 games, so wide champion pool. Alistar Rel Rakan, 41% of his games played. L1 is behind him. L1, aggressive player, .87, positive 2 vision efficiency, only 18 years old, which is nice. Rainover is the coach. Rainover has been a coach for only 2 splits as a head coach, at a Tier 1 level. I had to clarify that. I had a correction. Somebody had suggested that I had missed something on one of my other videos. Tier 1 head coach for 2 splits. 2021 spring with Cloud9, went to MSI, and then 2023 summer with Team Liquid, went to Worlds. He's 23-13 in best of 1s domestically in the regular season, 6-2 in best of 5s, and then 7-11 in best of 1s internationally, 0-1 in best of 5s. So, like I said, I have this team, in my opinion, as the best team in the LCS by season's end. Right now they're 3rd, but it's a great team on paper. So, yeah, I think they're going to be good. Whether it's Doklas or Mudo, it doesn't make a difference. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.